Welcome Scorpio to your in-depth weekly forecast for week commencing the 3rd of June for the Ascendant, the Sun or the Moon. On the screen now is the event chart at the start of the week. We need to look at the role of your two rulers of Mars and Pluto. Now if you recall, Jupiter moved at the end of the week before last into the sign of Gemini. It has been in touch with your modern ruler Pluto since then, within 3 degrees, so it has been influential, but they come into an exact trine on Monday, so that's really key, particularly if you're wanting to do something around a property matter, whether it is to do with a renovation, a refit, a redecoration, or moving altogether. Jupiter in the 8th house can be where you're talking to bankers, any kind of mortgage facility, or perhaps a landlord in terms of a rental. So some kind of transformation can take shape in a dynamic way on Monday from that combination. But also Mars, you can see, is very close to the Moon as the week starts in your 6th house, which could give you a surfeit of physical vitality, but you can use that well. Mars is actually going to be moving by the end of this week into your 7th house, where it will be through to the 21st of July. Great for relationships, particularly if you're not in one and you want to be more proactive. But also on Monday, Mercury moves out of the part of your scope that is to do with relationships and into house 8 and joins up with, you've guessed, Jupiter, and itself angles to Pluto too. So a discussion, especially around a contract or a funding matter, could come sharply into focus. If you are putting in place things like pensions or investments, or perhaps even life insurances, this would be a very opportune time to think about those particular areas. But by Tuesday, you could have some genuine fortune as Venus combines with the Sun. Or is it somebody close to you that's going to have a slice of luck? But certainly it will be good for you. It could be a business partner. It could be someone in your family. If you are really invested in a particularly close relationship and it's going well, it can get closer this week. But unfortunately, the converse can be true, because by Thursday's new moon, the square to Saturn is going to be telling. Saturn's in the part of your scope to do with joy and also romance. If a relationship has been bumping along the bottom over the last year, the 8th house can be where things make way, as much as where we invest and get more devoted. So it is a kind of pivot point, and it does have two ends of that spectrum. And if you aren't sure, if you don't feel the vibe, if you're not feeling that someone has the same kind of energy and aura that you're really looking for, Saturn's pushing you to ask some serious questions. And because Mars is moving into your sector of relating as the week draws to a close, it could give you the confidence to move away from something that's not working. But again, it doesn't have to be a romance. It could be who you bank with. It could be a business situation where you're going to find yourself being a bit more robust over the following 6 weeks. But this is a week of transformations, but those transformations can be very fortunate unless a very close romantic relationship isn't working, and then I think you will have a big decision to make. It's been a pleasure working with you, Scorpio. Have a great week, and if you've yet to do so, please subscribe to the channel.